Horizon International School Uganda. Located in Jinja, the home of the beautiful Nile River. Welcome to the new age of e-learning.
Oh, Uganda, may God uphold thee. We lay our future in thy hand. United, free, for liberty, together we'll always stand.
Afrika Mashariki, tuwezeshe kuishi kwa amani, tutimize na malengo yetu. Jumuiya yetu sote tuilinde, tuajibike, tuimarike, umoja wetu ni nguzo yetu.
Thank you so much. As I've been introduced before, my name is Bwanika Brian, Secondary Coordinator at Horizon International School. I just want to take this opportunity to welcome you once again to our virtual graduation. Seeing these students transform in maturity at every step of their educational journey is a victory for me and all the teachers that have had a hand in making this happen. It is a very challenging and fragile task to educate a child for all the stakeholders, the parents, the teachers, the administrators. 2, if mishandled, it is likely to have a negative impact on a child's future. However, if done with care, patience, commitment, and appreciation at every stage of their educational journey, it is bound to produce the biggest asset for the current and future generations to learn from. To the graduates' parents, thank you so much for a job well achieved, and the world shall forever be grateful for your task. For the student, ultimate victory comes on graduation day, the joy of every educator and parent as well. However, as it is always said, a journey of 1,000 miles begins with one step. Graduation is a case in this journey. To my graduates, graduation goes beyond this special day's happiness. What really matters is what you do with your newfound knowledge. It is no secret that with great strength comes great responsibility, and we all know that knowledge is power. With the threat of climate change hovering over the plight of our future and many new unforeseen challenges like the coronavirus pandemic popping up every now and then, the world will be forced to rely on the young graduating generation to anchor it through safely to where it needs to be in the 21st century, as 21st century problems have to be solved by 21st century generations. As an educational institution, it is on days like these that we look back to reflect on our role towards creating this world that we would all desire. A world free of disease, a world of clean air, a world free of war, and definitely a world that we would ultimately wish for our children to grow up in. Our vision looks towards producing creative, self-reliant, respectful, and moral individuals who will build a better world for us all. This is the part where I re-echo the statement, with great power comes great responsibility. You have the power, and now it is your responsibility to be that real-life superhero that you've always admired. Thank you. Congratulations.
Ingonyama,
future graduates, aren't you proud of me? I know my numbers and my ABCs. I made lots of friends and had fun too. Now I'm off to a big kids' school.
Our most esteemed administrators and teachers, dear parents, beloved friends, ladies and gentlemen, a pleasant evening to you. It is a great privilege for me to be standing here in front of you on behalf of our little graduates to express the happiness that we feel in our hearts today. They say, people only remember the first and forget the rest. But I believe that these 3 years have been a journey and we will take many memories with us. We do not need an award or a medal just to prove that we have something special within us. All of us are blessed with talents and are worth congratulating. This is what this day is all about. How many times have we imagined what this day to be like? I have to say, I've thought about this day so many times. I could have memorized every imagined scene, but not even the best of my imagined scenes could compare to the real scene I'm greeted with right now. 3 years, my dear graduates. Let me remind you that it took us all 3 years to finally get the certificate we are working so hard for. Who would have thought that our then nervous 5 or 6 years old selves would survive the roller coaster ride to kindergarten school and would be here listening to this speech? We've come a long way in our journey indeed. Now that we have passed the challenges of kindergarten school, it's time for us to move on to a bigger fight, primary school. The lessons we learned in class will surely help us get through that next stage. But we also need to remember that all those rhymes, poems, stories, and everything we have memorized, they are not the only things that will help us through. We also need to retain the things we have learned other than the academic stuff. Gaining the courage to stand in front of the class when we can barely work the nerves to talk to the person next to us. Having the dedication to complete all our assignments when the only thing we actually know about them is the fact that we have to solve them. Those are but some of the things that we have learned about ourselves that go beyond our workbooks. Those are things that we will need not only in kindergarten school, but even after that. And there is yet another thing we all need to remember. It is a lesson that I have learned through the years. Learn to appreciate others. Remember, we cannot stand on our own. Of course, we solve problems by ourselves, answer our tests individually, and go through our everyday lives on our own. But one cannot deny how important the people around us are. Our parents, friends, teachers, administrators, even the shuttle drivers, and the cooks who serve our lunch, all of them have played a vital role in helping us be where we are now. Most especially, God has made it possible to see through all the challenges and come out of them stronger and better. For all those blessings, I, along with entire little graduates, am sincerely grateful to all of you. Indeed, we deserve to give ourselves and our parents one big round of applause. Once again, congratulations to all grade ones. My warmest congratulations on your achievements in Horizon Kindergarten. I wish you every success in your future studies. I would like to take this opportunity given to me to issue out the certificates to our little graduates upon their success. I will start with Josephine Abenacho, Amar Ahmed Lubega, Danush Akash Dobaria, Mandla Buntu Feni, Sinan Chinar, Amy DeWilt, Prince Isaac Mwebaza, Gia Mompara, Arpita Yogesh Singh Kumal. Thank you so much, our little graduates. Once again, congratulations. I remain Mrs. Chimela Winnie, class teacher reception class at Horizon Kindergarten International School.